the Minister's representative Maria, ladies and gentlemen, and our young people from the Ascot State School, and other young people as well. It's a great honour for me to be with you today representing the Rotary Club of Hamilton. To those of you who are becoming Australian citizens today, we in Rotary welcome you as citizens, and we hope you enjoy your life in this country. Because I've got a captive audience here, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Rotary. So you can think of this as the commercial break in the whole proceedings. Hamilton Rotary has been operating for over 55 years and is one of over 34,000 worldwide Rotary clubs with an overall global membership of 1.25 million people in, I forget how many countries, but 150, 160, something like that. Rotary is a global network of community volunteers with club members drawn from business, the profession and the community itself. The first Rotary Club was established in Chicago in 1905, and in Australia today there are 1,200 clubs with a total membership of 33,500. The Rotary Club of Hamilton contributes to the local community, the international community, and it has a strong focus on activities to benefit young people in our community. In the local community, over the years, and in recent years, over many years we've done lots of things, but in recent years we've contributed to things like the running of events, running and helping with events such as the Gateway Bridge openings, building of shelters in parks, fundraising for local charities, and projects including Rotary projects such as medical research for currently mental illness and also in the fight against malaria. In the area of vocational service, we promote high ethical standards in business and the professions, and we also promote those sort of standards in the community through things like our Rotary Pride of Workmanship Awards and various other citizenship awards. On the international scene, we raise funds and support international Rotary projects such as Polio Plus, which you may have heard of. Polio Plus is all about the eradication of polio. It all started some 30 years ago by a Queenslander. It was one Queensland Rotarian who had this idea, and today we're so close. There are only now, I think, down to a few hundred cases in maybe 3 or 4 countries in the world. We also support the low-cost shelter program, which is a program in which we raise funds for the building of shelters for people in countries, or for people in many countries around the world, but in particular at the moment we're concentrating on Bangladesh, and it's for people there who've never had a house or a home in their life. Over the years, that project, or that particular one, was initiated by our very own member, one of our own members who happened to be world president back in 1996. It was his idea. Since that time, there have been over 10,000 of these houses built in various countries around the world. For the younger generation in Australia, we have fostered and sponsored. For example, there's a long list, but just some examples. You've probably heard of the Youth Exchange Program, where 17-year-olds go from here to some country overseas, and then we bring a similar age person back in for a year. That's been a great program. We don't do it every year because that's impossible, but over the years we've had a lot of those young people that have come in and gone out through that program. We've done a thing called group study exchanges for people that are a little bit older but on their way into a career. Attendees at the highly competitive National Youth Science Forum that's held in January in Canberra every year. And once again this year we've had a candidate go down to that, and from all reports she had a fabulous time. It's for young people who want to get into the sciences and engineering and medical work, that sort of thing, but it's a great program. We offer youth leadership awards. We encourage and run, or help to run I should say, Interact and Rotaract clubs for young people. And as I said, there's a long list of these sort of things. But the big focus these days is on youth and how to help youth in I know Teresa encouraged you to get involved in local volunteering and that sort of thing, but I also encourage you to take part in one or more of the many volunteering opportunities that there are in our community, including Rotary, as you travel through your life in Australia. Volunteering allows you to take part in and to give something back to the community. It helps you to meet people, and make friends, and not only that, the personal input can give you huge satisfaction. So on behalf of all of our members in Hamiton Rotary, I wish you, our new citizens and your families, good health, happiness and prosperity for your life in Australia. Thank you for listening, and thank you also to our MC Elaine, who is not only MC today, but Elaine has done an enormous amount of work behind the scenes in getting this event ready today. So, and once again, thanks for listening.